Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wilkes-Barre area basketball here as the Wolfpack take on West Scranton tonight. All right. Early in this contest, there's no score. Max Greger with us tonight. Januzzi quarter pocket scores.
These past two games, we've seen two totally different Wolfpack teams. They had an amazing game against Mid Valley in the first game, but then didn't look as good against Holy Redeemer. We'll see if they could get off on the right foot and have a good game tonight.
Yes, we will. Let's see how good that the squad can do. So Max Greger, part of our student broadcast here, along with our other students working tonight, and West Scranton trailing by 3. So not much to know about West Scranton this season. We look at their lineup, Max. They got Chris Ogden is a senior, Ramel Sanders is a senior, Schimmel Phoenix a sophomore, Connor Sessions a junior, and Max Snyder a sophomore. So a little mix of some experience and underclassmen.
Yeah, it kind of mirrors the Wolfpack too. A good mix between some older guys and some younger guys as well.
So it'll be Januzzi now back with the basketball, 6:38 on that clock here in the first, and rejected there by number 21. Good job by Sessions. So the Wolfpack have had leads, Max. 11-point lead against Mid-Valley. There's a runner off the backboard by Ogden. They had an 11-point lead against Mid-Valley. That dissipated. 11-point lead against North Pocono. That dissipated. But the second game was really concerning against Holy Redeemer, where they were just totally flat. So no excuses for that. They've got to come. They've got to play at a high level here. And Jimmy Levan, he's doing his best. Like, hey, we got to get you guys to play. They'll mix up this lineup a little bit. Starting number 32, Facundo Marquez.
Yeah, I know you and I were both real excited to see him in the starting lineup tonight. The big man.
He's an underclassman. Again, kind of fell into Wilkes-Barre area. Mike Fozzie, the head coach of West Scranton. Excuse me. 5:59 on the clock.
And we saw Yariel Agueda get the starting nod tonight too. We've seen him in a couple of games before. A sophomore as well. He's looked good so far this season.
Yeah, got some upside. Garrett had an up-and-down game in the first two games, so they're looking for a little bit more consistency. Here comes Januzzi, and he takes it to the rack. So Januzzi has the first 5 points for the Wolfpack. Tried to get a backdoor cut there, and it got shut down pretty quick. Snyder back with the basketball out to Ogden, who is one of the captains. Him and Schimmel Phoenix on the floor right now as captains. They'll try to post up over there. Ogden gives it, and that's a good one over to Connor Sessions. So good energy right now by West Scranton. They're in blue. The Wolfpack in white. Give it to Marquez underneath. He gives it to Garrett. Garrett unable to finish that. 2 for a quarter. And Facundo comes up with the rebound.
You saw that good hustle play there from Garrett getting his own board. We couldn't see that last year, but he's gained so much muscle. He's able to get more physical like that down there.
Too much mustard on that pass from Cottle. Tried to bang that inside. So it'll be an inbound here for the Wolfpack on our Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast. Here on the John Mendola Show Network. Appreciate you joining us tonight. We'll be back at it Monday when the women, the girls, will take on Wallenpaupack. Outside, that doesn't make it there by Argueta. Half-court offense here from West Side. And still bouncing around a little bit. And I like the movement there out of number 1. He's moving around a lot, Chris Ogden. Argueta tried to take it to the rack and unsuccessful. Saunders comes up with the basketball. 5-4, still a 1-point affair. Crowd seems loud tonight, Max.
Yeah, Friday night game at the school. Everybody's out to see it.
5-second violation on the Invaders. Wolfpack ball.
Congratulations to our friends at Dallas area, second best in the state football. Aliquippa just overmatched them last night. And then Southern Columbia today, they pulled it out 21-20. They're down to Westinghouse. Everybody thought Westinghouse was going to beat Southern Columbia, and there's still a lot of bitter people like, oh, no, the refs and all this stuff. Hey, Southern Columbia, good for them.
That's like, is that 7 in a row?
7 in a row, yeah.
That's very
I was
impressive.
at their first state championship game when they lost it back in '94. Marquez, a little too hard off the board. It's all the way back, I think, in 1994.
Wow.
Outside, west side, Story score it. And they take the advantage 7-5. That looked like single zero Schimmelfinnig.
We're going to have a good time with that one all night long.
Yeah, I'm going to have you just practice the name a bunch. Here's Garrett. Driver comes up short. And a foul by Garrett after. Johnny Layton here on the call. So here comes Keating. He's going to check in. Mike Keating. Showed some signs that he belongs on the floor in that first game. And again, it's hard to go from JV to varsity. It's, there's a difference. But you got to be able to get into that ebb and flow.
Yeah, it is a tough transition. And it's tough with so many guys that are getting rotation into the switchback team.
Chris Ogden, one of those guys you're going to like to watch here tonight and all season if you're a West Scranton Invader. He just has a motor about him. Oh, man, he lost Cottle there for a second, and the Wolfpack missed him. Cottle was wide open. Over to Januzzi. Went baseline, nothing there. Keating pops out. Little spacing issue there, and they call carry. Beto now checking in. .34, Max Snyder. So we'll see how far this West Scranton bench goes tonight as the ball gets tied up. And now West Scranton will inbound this basketball for head coach Mike Fossey. Got that nice plaid shirt with the pink tie. Looking handsome over there with a beard. And hoping his Invaders could pull it off. Working 9-5 right now here against the Wolfpack. Ogden way downtown.
Wow.
Splash.
That was well beyond the three-point line there. Nice shot.
Ogden feeling it right now, just like a typical tough West Side kid. 12-5. Wolfpack, they're going to have to find themselves, and Garrett finishes that.
That was a real nice bounce pass. Able to find Garrett down low.
Beto's got to be careful. I get you want to play in your pocket defense, but you look up there, how many fouls now for the Wolfpack? You got a few, and the other team doesn't have any right now.
Yeah, you don't want to put yourself in a really disadvantage, getting up in the foul count, getting them some trips to the free throw line with that bonus.
Where did that first quarter go, Max? We're down to 36 seconds. That was a heck of a 7.5 minutes.
And no timeouts, no nothing.
No. Schimmelfennig somehow pulled it out of the pocket, and he gets it back, and one, Garrett, not good.
Good tough play by Schimmelfennig, able to finish through the contact.
West Side up a touchdown right now. By the way, Dee's Diners open 24/7. You see that on the scoreboard here. They sponsor the scoreboard, and they never close. Want to get some wing bites tonight? Maybe some pancakes? They're open. Gravy fries, one of your favorites, Max?
I don't know about the gravy. I'm a bit of a picky eater.
Are you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'll take the gravy fries. All right. What's your go-to? The pancakes?
Usually, I've actually been going there more often. I'm trying out the French toast a little bit more, and I'm liking it pretty good. Yeah.
Nice. 7 seconds on the clock and a foul on the floor. It'll be the first foul here for West Side. 4 fouls to 1 foul. (15-7) is the count. 6 seconds. Here is Januzzi's got to get it off right now. Too late. 15-7 the score. We will be back. We are back at it here at Wilkes-Barre area. It is the Wolfpack trailing to West Scranton right now. So the opening of the second quarter, and they throw one up, and no go. Here comes the Wolfpack back the other way. Arguello off the glass. Keating pushes it in.
And we've only had 2 games this season, but Michael Keating, he's been putting in those effort plays, as you saw right there, a tough bucket with the putback.
Ogden being guarded over there by Januzzi. Januzzi's got to keep his hands off him. Outside shot, no go. Another outsider here by the Wolfpack. Good hustle play, but more hustle out of West Side Story. Schimmelfennig. So the cheerleaders are into it. We hear them well, right, Max?
Oh, definitely.
6:59 on the clock. 15-9 is the count. Want to thank, it is the McCarthy Tire game of the night. They're open tomorrow in the morning. Hey, you want to get there 7:30, open to about 3 o'clock tomorrow at McCarthy Tire. New tires, oil change, need to get your car repaired. Visit our friends at McCarthy Tire in Wilkes-Barre on Kidder Street. Also have a location in Hazleton. Well, veteran officiating crew. Of course, it's hard right now to get new officials. That's a difficulty. They're trying to get young people involved, but on a state level, it's not where it needs to be.
And that's something you never really think about, but you need officials to play the game.
Yeah, everybody wants to be an official at a game, but nobody wants to go do it. There's good money to be made. You've been working off a lot. Could be a thankless job at times. Outside, I don't think Keating could have had better defense. Schimmelfinnig buried it.
That's a couple of nice threes we saw so far from Schimmelfinnig.
18-9 right now. They have doubled up the Wolfpack. This one's feeling a little bit more like the Holy Redeemer game.
Yeah, West Scranton getting out to like a solid lead and just keeping that cushion.
Well, we appreciate you joining us tonight here on the Wilkes-Barre Area Athletic Network. I want to thank our friends at Athletic Republic, 2 locations in Moosic and Dallas. Here is Januzzi for a tray. Off the front of the rim, Schimmelfinnig with the rebound. Ogden down this other end. Ogden for 3. Whoa!
West Scranton, they've definitely showed us that they could shoot from beyond the arc.
Chris Ogden burying a couple trays tonight. Januzzi runner. Rims out. And Chris Ogden comes up with that rebound. Kicks it out. Schimmelfinnig thinks about it. Schimmelfinnig across the lane. Runner doesn't make it. Keeps it alive. Cottle. Travel. Good call. Well, you got the West Scranton student section, the cheerleaders, and the Wilkes-Barre student section all jamming in over there. Little contact, no call. I think it was a good no call. Egbeto travel or on the floor? It was not going to be an and one, and it is not an and one.
Is first.
5:14 on the clock. And Egbeto will step up to the free throw line, leading the West Scranton Invaders are 21-11. The Wolfpack trying to get back into it. Now get their 12th point. I guess the first thing you got to do, Max, is you got to play defense. How about that take to the rack? Rommel Sanders.
Yeah, and playing defense is going to be real tough because they can light it up from beyond the arc, and as we saw right there, nice take inside. Really a dual threat team, this entire West Scranton offense.
23-12. Timeout, Wolfpack. We'll take a timeout here on the Wilkes-Barre Area Student Broadcast tonight. We're back here at the Wolfpack Den. And a turnover quickly. What do you think Jimmy Levan's message was to his team? Wolfpack are going to get it back.
I got to imagine it's something along the lines of getting a good quality possession, because when the Wolfpack are faced with a deficit, they have the tendency to throw up bad shots or just have like a bad possession. They got to take their time, find a nice shot, get a couple of points up on the board.
Januzzi on the 3B doesn't go. Battle inside, no go. I couldn't agree with you more, Max. I think, you know, you tend to pull a three. And again, not because Januzzi took that three. He usually does do good looks, but, you know, maybe you're forcing things and not getting the look that you need. and right there's a turnover almost. Here's Egbeto, extra. He's a Euro specialist, I guess, with that step, and draws the foul.
That's pretty cool over there. It was like a little volleyball match. The ball was batted all around.
So we saw a brief roll there from Rayleigh Ramirez. And now we'll get some more action here. Free throw. Down to 8. Single digits is a good thing here for the Wolfpack. 4:15 though. That 4 minutes went by quickly in the second. Egbeto from behind. Outside shot didn't go. And Egbeto, those purple sneakers coming up with the rebound. Love them. Egbeto comes down. Too much traffic there, dude. Just dribbled into a lot of traffic. Let's look at the spacing, Max, here and see. Try to get maximum floor space from the Wolfpack. Maybe that'll open something up from them. Egbeto tried to fit that in a little sliver. There was nothing there. Max Greger, part of our student broadcast tonight. He is a senior here at Wilkes-Barre area. Plays football and loves doing basketball here with us. Januzzi.
Now that shot there by Januzzi, that was a nice shot. He realized he has an open space, and he just laid it up.
I don't know if you take Januzzi out. He's the only one scoring for you, and you're going to need a little bit more of that. And they call a double dribble going the other way. Somehow the Wolfpack have cut this to 6. So Connor Sessions checks back in for Mike Fozzie's crew. Cottle back over. And there's a good take, just a tough bounce. Argueta couldn't get the bounce. Sanders, Ogden, gonna drive, kicks it out well, back over, long ball, Schimmelfennig.
Schimmelfennig, he cannot miss right now from 3.
Ogden and Schimmelfennig have been the go-to outside cats for West Scranton. 26-17 advantage, West Side Story, 2:43 on the clock. Cottle kicks it out, Argueta. Rimming out. Wolfpack have not had much luck in a timeout coming here from Fozzie, 30 seconds. It is a 9-point advantage. We'll be right back. We're back here. End of the first half, 2:35 to go. Mike Fozzie took that timeout. Max, what do you think he was telling his team?
I think he was saying, you got a 9-point lead, 2:30 left in the half. Just don't make any obscenely bad plays to put yourself in a hole because you got a pretty good lead, and pretty much just keep the pedal to the metal.
You think this is more like we're going to try to control the ball here the last couple minutes? Turnover. Wolfpack putting on a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, these last couple of minutes, the Wolfpack have been playing pretty good defense, but West Scranton's just been putting up shots, and they've been getting good shots off too, Wilkes-Barre area.
Argueta. They can't finish at the rim right now. That's the issue. They've had some close ones, but you gotta be able to finish.
Yeah, and it's been a struggle because they don't have a traditional big man in there for the past couple of minutes.
Oh, and they tried a different look with Marquez. Facundo starting tonight. He has not been back in the lineup. David Rodriguez in the lineup here for West Scranton. Wide open. Can he finish? Cottle. And one! There's a big play. Making Egbeto going up for the bucket. So Melvin Egbeto.
Yeah, we talked about finishing. That was a good finish right there. Through two guys. As he hits to the floor, he throws it up. He's able to finish.
I mean, that's a circus shot. Very physical. They're all over him, draped like a cheap suit. And he finishes and gets the end one. 26-19, a buck and a quarter left on the clock. You move your feet. You just put your hand on the guy's shoulder. You can't do that. And it's a cheap foul, but, you know, it's what it is.
Check back in for number 3, Jordan Valentine.
So Jordan Valentine now in, 10th grader. Mike Fozzie not happy with his senior Ogden there. That was a quick 5, wasn't it?
Everything about this game is going quick for some reason.
1:07 on the clock. Almost a turnover. Hey, we're going to have to get a shot of Howie Shiner down there with that mustache.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. It's the real deal, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, mustache night tonight, I guess.
His first, team's 4th.
There's Howie, the running back. That mustache. Hard to grow a mustache in high school, huh? You're still working on it, Max?
Yeah, a little bit. It never turns out well, though.
How about Ogden, another 5-second call. Fozzie over there like, dude, how did that happen twice? Johnny Layton's been around the game a long time. Goes, hey, I don't know what to tell you. It was 5 seconds again.
Yeah, back-to-back with that call. It might be a little concerning because the Wolfpack, they have a good opportunity here to cut into this lead. It was just 9 a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, I mean, 10, 11, 12. Now we're down to 6. That's a half a Trey Arcaro and Janelle. That sounds good right about now. 17 seconds, Garrett. Oh, man, I thought he could have drove the lane and dished. Would have liked that look. Here comes Egbeto. He likes to drive. Back over. Basket, take it around the horn. He does. And finish. And the Wolfpack. Oh, maybe Egbeto. Oh. 6-point deficit. The Wolfpack will take it. We'll take it. Max, Gregor, John Mendola here on the Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast. as West Scranton leads by a half a tray of Arcaro and Janelle here in the McCarthy Tire game of the night. Runner. No, maybe it's this bucket down here. Max, you can't get the bucket.
Yeah, it's been that basket for some reason all day long.
Here's Garrett, could get hot. No, he's so cold right now. But that's his first shot. Januzzi looking around, back over Argueta. They go with that starting lineup. We haven't seen Facundo Marquez. They're kind of leaving him go in the back over there. Thinking, all right, they're not going to try to get it to that guy, are they? He flashes up.
Yeah, the Wolfpack had trouble finishing in the first half. We'll see if Facundo Marquez can help kind of clean everything up down there.
Trying to set some screens there and get somebody open. Not working right now. Marquez kind of putting his hands up. He's open back there. He's trying to get them to think that he's open. He keeps popping it out of the lane, doing a good job not getting 3-second calls. Wolfpack being a little more patient, Max, like I think you wanted.
Yeah, and there was a nice shot by Cottle.
There you go, buddy. Max Greger on the phone with Jimmy Levan at halftime saying this is what we want to see here. 26-23. Nice cut down the lane. That's an okay foul there. I think if you're the Wolfpack, you got to contest that.
Yeah, just a good take there by Max Snyder.
6:24 here in the third. McCarthy Tire open tomorrow between 7:30 and 3 o'clock on a Saturday. You're thinking, better get those tires. You know, we're going to have a storm Sunday into Monday. Sunday, a lot of rain, flood watch. But Monday morning turns over to snow. So might be time to get those tires.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Here is Keating into the game now for the Wolfpack. Appreciate you joining us tonight here on the Wilkes-Barre Area Student Broadcast on the John Mendola Show Network. 27-23. Runner Facundo Marquez, 2 for a quarter, and couldn't put it up, hits it out. Got to finish that.
Yeah, good effort there by Marquez. Just baskets ain't able to fall.
So the West Scranton kids have taken a seat along with the Wilkes-Barre area kids. Hey, you got to rest up here the second half in the student section. Keating comes over and gets a face rake on Ogden. So 14 now checking into the game. Channing Brown, first time, right?
Yeah, and he's been doing good in the past 2 games that we saw him. Surprised we saw him come into the game this late.
So West Scranton in blue, Wilkes-Barre area in white. Here, the Wolfpack Den. Monday we'll be back. Girls basketball. Oh, inside move. Got the roll, number 24, Sanders. Keating for the tray. I think it's hard for the Wolfpack. Again, when they trail, they get a player in and they're coming off the bench cold and they don't score. Ogden for the jumper, he hits one. So I think that sometimes works against them, you know, coming off the bench trying to hit those threes.
Yeah, and it's tough catching up, especially with this West Scranton offense. They've been nailing a good amount of their shots tonight.
Back up to an 8-point advantage here at Wilkes-Barre. Over to the corner, Januzzi's going to drive. Draws 3 players. Somebody's got to be open. Cottle. Score it.
Cottle, 2 threes out of half.
So Capri Cottle throws one in, 31-26. Right there, Januzzi defending. He's got 2 open guys. Januzzi got it. 3-point deficit. And Fozzie looks over to the bench and is going to bring in number 4, David Rodriguez. Ogden, Spinderella. Backyard basketball at its best.
Incredible move there by Ogden. That was a fast spin too, a hard spin.
Saw some good guard play here at the Wolfpack Den this year. Rebound, Schimmelfennig. Nathan Schimmelfennig, just a sophomore, one of the captains here in this squad.
Yeah, and he's shown it tonight. Very, very good shooter, especially from three-point range.
How do you not like these two invader guards, Schimmelfennig and Ogden? They look like they're as tough as you're going to get. I mean, they play decent defense. You know, they play streaky offense, and you know they got moves inside. They can shoot outside. They can do a little bit of everything. You know, they stay consistent. I think West Scranton will be in most games this year.
Oh, definitely. They've been handling the ball very well. That's to kind of limiting the turnovers, and they both can shoot.
Schimmelfennig kicks it back out. Rodriguez. 3:46 on the clock. We are more than halfway through the third quarter. Rodriguez way out there off the front of the rim. Cotto comes up with a rebound. Down 5 are the Wolfpack. And D's Diner's open 24/7. They do not close. Head to D's Diner after tonight's game. Channing Brown, no, rejected. Staying here. Sanders over there. And Jordan Valentin comes in. We got some good looking sneakers as well. So between number 1, Egbeto, and number 3, Valentin, nice little bright spots on the floor. Timeout, Wolfpack. 3:08 remains. We'll take a timeout and we'll be back. All right, here we go. Continuing in this third quarter. Good cut, and Januzzi high off the glass.
Januzzi, that's a couple nice baseline drives he's had on the baseline, able to finish on that one.
Leading scorer for the Wolfpack tonight. Egbeto running over. And good take by number 24, once again, Sanders.
Sanders showing off his agility there. Januzzi was ready for that to take that charge, just evaded him there.
5-point lead, still West Side Story here, leading the Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Cottle. Good patience, Valentin for 3. Got it to go. Ogden didn't go. Here comes Januzzi. It's a 2-on-2. People trailing. Januzzi high off the glass. You know, I think we forget he's a sophomore, and sometimes, you know, you want a little bit more from the kid. But right now, he's given everything we could take here for the Wolfpack, leading him in points and being a leader on the floor.
Definitely. That was a real nice play there. And he is only a sophomore. He might be young, but he's one of the main leaders on this team.
And we are knotted up at 35 here at the Wolfpack Den. Ogden on an ankle breaker. And they call a push-off here. No, it's on Valentin. And a West Scranton bench up on their feet, saying, how'd you like that fake? And Jimmy Levan just kind of has to stay under control over there. Not that he got a little wild, but just, wanted to double check on what happened there. 1:52 on the clock. 4 fouls for the Wolfpack. I have to say, West Scranton has been so disciplined. Just 1 foul. Nothing silly for Mike Fozzie's crew. And when you play a scrappy game like this, usually you have a few more fouls, Max.
Yeah, it looks like the referees are letting them play because this is getting to be a pretty close game.
Fozzie over there with that pink tie, the head coach for the West Scranton Invaders. Rodriguez, no travel. Cottle did a good job keeping him in front. Schimmelfitting. Ogden looking around. Valentin, look at Valentin's defense in his pocket. Like you ain't going anywhere. Here's the double team, the stunt, and it's a turnover. And a hold on West Scranton. So I think that's an element that Valentin brings here is, that defensive pressure for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, he's been playing really tight defense, and he's been able to score as well.
Saying, hey, I want to be on the floor. There's a lot of guards on this squad. But right now, you got to start with defense. There's a lollipop pass over to Brown. They guard him. That's definitely a foul on the floor and a good call. Now the 3rd foul on West Scranton. Buck 06. Wolfpack have a chance to take the lead. At what point in the game did they have a lead? Going all the way back, I think, the first quarter, maybe? If we had one.
Yeah, it's been a little bit, but they've been getting off a lot of nice shots. Like that one right there.
There's Brown and a Wolfpack 2-point lead with less than 1 to play. Ogden kicks it out. Rodriguez, he's over there with Schimmelfitting. Schimmelfitting, a little shake on Valentin. And on the floor is the foul. Another foul on Valentin, but I think you're going to like his defense and the energy he's bringing.
Yeah, right when he came in, that aggressive defense, they were down by a little bit. Now they have the lead.
He's got 3 fouls now. So limited time, Valentin, but he's got 3 fouls. I think you just got to stay with it right now with less than a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Dee's Diner, open 24/7. It is the McCarthy Tire game of the night. Now Januzzi's going over to the trainer, grabbing his thigh. I'm not sure they're going to tape it, they're going to ice it, what, but they need him in the game.
Yeah, he's been on the court basically all night for the Wolfpack. We'll see how they fare without him.
Might have just got a knee or something. He's trying to roll out the tightness in his quad. 34 seconds, 37 y'all here at the Wolfpack Den. Max Greger, John Mendola, the Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast tonight here on the John Mendola Show Network. Egbeto, Cottle, Valentin. You don't need a 3, Max. I know it's tempting, but look for your best option to pound the ball in.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in these 5 seconds here.
Out of control shot, Egbeto. Tied up, 8 minutes to play. We'll be back here as the West Scranton cheerleaders come out. All right, quarter number 4, Max. Valentin on the floor. Argueta. Januzzi back in now. Channing Brown. They went with a small lineup. Try to go guard play here. Januzzi off the front of the rim. 7:39 on the clock remaining tonight. Max Grigger, our senior student broadcaster, along with myself tonight here in the Wilkes-Barre Area Athletic Network. They lost it in the lane. They kept it alive. Here comes Valentin. Down the floor. Got it to Agbeto. He had Vasquez on the other side. They kick it out. It's a turnover. And then another turnover. Here comes an easy gimme layup. Wolfpack by 2.
Yeah, aggressive defense from both teams. The Wolfpack able to get that basket there.
So Yariel Argueta with the difference maker right there and a 2-point Wolfpack lead. Another almost steal. Schimmelfennig back over Ogden for the tray off the front of the rim. .47 on the clock. Chance to make it 4 or 5 right now.
Yeah, we've seen this Wolfpack offense really come alive in the latter half of that third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Detailed assets located on River Street in Plains. Januzzi for the tray. No. Oh, man, Argueta right now is a hustle king and just couldn't get the bounce. That was like a carnival game. Wouldn't go in.
I know. I feel bad for him because he's hustling really hard out there. He has had a couple of those put-ups. They just bounced the wrong way.
Schimmelfennig and Ogden. Love these two guards for West Scranton. They are just two battlers. And look at that play over to Schimmelfennig by Ogden. Januzzi did everything he could, and Schimmelfennig throws it up. This is a great guard matchup. They're going back and forth. 6:02 on the clock. 2-point game now.
And it really is a great duo. We saw both of them get double teamed at some point in time, able to get the ball away, and now they're at the line.
So it looks like Cottle is going to check in here. Garrett's been on the bench for a while, along with Marquez. They have gone away from a bigger lineup, and they kind of tried to go with, listen, we got to get guys who are going to play defense and play quick right now. So a little more guard play in play right now for the Wolfpack. 39-38 after Schimmelfennig hits that free throw.
It looks like one of the big guys for West Scranton, Max Lair, headed to the bench for a guard.
How about me, Max? I thought those were real mustaches down there. They're all fake, huh? They got me.
Yeah, some of them were shaving at halftime, I guess, and just growing them right
I
back
thought maybe
fast.
maybe they talked Mr. Peter down there into putting a mustache on, Simon Peters. Looks, he's hanging out with the kids. Januzzi. 41-39, 2-point lead, Wolfpack. Ogden and Januzzi. 1 versus 2. That's just their numbers. Somehow West Scranton, Schimmelfennig for the tray. No. And a big rebound by Argueta. He's earning his time on the floor right now by just pure hustle. Hustling the most, I think, for the Wolfpack.
Definitely. He's been getting those tough rebounds.
Agbeto could be crafty. It's the pass. Cottle tries a 3.
Cottle, he's had a real good second half from beyond the arc. That's his third 3, just this half.
44-39. Things are switched around. It is a 5-point lead for the Wolfpack. Here, the Wolfpack 10. Max Grigger, John Mendola will be back for the final 4:51. We are back. John Mendola, Max Greger. Max, what do you think Mike Fozzie says to his team here? Now they're trailing by 5.
They've got to find a way to stop the Wolfpack when they're playing defense. Wilkes-Barre area have been able to get a lot of nice, good shots up, and they're nailing them. But to these guards, we're going to have to see what they're really made of faced with this deficit in the final minutes.
Ken Schimmelfinnig and, blocked by Egbeto. Hoddle coming down. Oh, chargy-wargy. You just saw that set up, Max. You know, he's like, I'm getting down to the spot. You're going to have to go over me.
Yeah, I always love when players take that charge. They know the hit's coming, and they do it for the benefit of their team.
Ogden is going to go one-on-one here against Januzzi. Fun to watch. They're going to keep stunting on Ogden coming over. And look at Vasquez with those quick hands. No foul call. Januzzi coming down. He's going to score it. A crowd going bananas here. 46-39 Wolfpack. Inside ball game score. West Side Story. Connor Sessions keeps it within 5. Less than 4 to play. Right now, the energy of the Wolfpack, it did not start out this way. It's been the last quarter and a half. It is as high as it was that first game.
Definitely everybody in the stadium real into this game now.
Played defense. That's really where the ignition switch comes on. Januzzi coming in, coming out. Foul on 34. Max Snyder, 3:16 on the clock. Not many fouls this quarter. 2-1.
And you got to think that's helped the Wolfpack be able to get this lead. They had a good amount of fouls in the first half, and now they limited that. Now they're looking pretty good on offense.
So the trap in a corner forces a timeout there by Januzzi with 3:09 to play. 5-point lead. We'll be back. All right, we are back here at 3:09 on the clock. West Scranton has to play defense, Max, and you know they don't need to get a little too aggressive. Just play good defense, right?
That's right. And they've been doing a good job when they get the ball on offense of not panicking. They know that they got still 3 minutes left. They got a decent amount of time left. They don't need to fire up any irresponsible shots.
Try to trap a little bit. It's only 5 points. Good job there, as Januzzi was by 3 or 4 West Scranton invaders, and they knocked it out of his hands. Here's Schimmelfinnig. A runner short. Cottle's got to find Channing Brown. Oh, what a block. Great defense there. Sanders,
that's a couple of blocks he's had tonight.
Ogden, they call a carry. Oh, man. You feel for Ogden, but I think it's the right call. Mike Fozzie saying, how can you call that? But it was right in front of the ref. He definitely turned the wrist. You know, there's a lot of pride in West Scranton. You ever been to the high school?
I have not before.
I'll tell you what, that high school is very old, but it's super clean. The pride starts with the janitors, the cleaning crew, and the students. It is, you know, not real techie, oldie, and Januzzi comes up with that ball, but the pride starts right there, and it carries through that community of West Scranton, and, man, they preach that over and over. Pride, West Scranton pride, West Scranton pride. Doesn't matter what they're playing, football, a chess match, something. They have a lot of pride there in the West Scranton community. A little chip on their shoulder. You know, they don't have the new school. And, you know, there could be a combination down the road, but there's the Wolfpack being smart. Up 5, $148. West Scranton, they're doing a good job of being smart too right now. Trapping where they could. Cottle.
And it seems like we always say late in these games, with the Wolfpack, utilizing this the fact that there's no shot clock.
Now, Valentin is out. You would think maybe they get him in because of his defense, but maybe they want to keep him, you know, because they're up 5 as opposed to down. He's good at trapping, but he's a good ball handler too.
Yeah, and it looks like the Wolfpack have a good amount of guards on the floor too, a couple guys to handle the ball.
Oh, man, that's going to be a foul on the Wolfpack. That's a tough one. You can't turn over the ball. That's like a rule right now. You know, tough call. But it was the right call, I felt. Arqueta, $135. I think the assistant coach over there has to have a seat when the head coach is up. He did. 5-point deficit. Can Schimmelfinnig or Ogden come to life here? Ogden shooting a 3. Backyard basketball inside ball game, and they draw the foul on the inside.
We were talking before about that West Scranton pride. Number 21 Sessions is playing with straight effort right now, being able to get that board, now going to the line.
Appreciate you joining us here in the Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast. Max Greger with me, he's a senior here on the John Mendola Show Network at the Wolfpack Den. Was it just last week we had the opening weekend?
Yeah, already a week ago.
Yeah, 2 games. And 46-43. $115. Wolfpack call a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We will be right back. 12. You're getting your money's worth tonight here on YouTube, on the John Madola Show Network, our Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast. A trap right there. Oh, that was so close to backcourt. Mike Foz is in. Dude.
Inches away.
1:03 on the clock. All West Scranton has to do is just keep playing defense. They're close. Fozzie wants every call. You're not going to get every one. You're down 3. Almost a steal. Wilkes-Barre doing the job. He came out of his shoe. Dude, tie your shoe. The shoe was tied, by the way. He did have to untie it. But how do you come out of your... I've never come out of my shoe when it was tied.
I don't know.
Maybe not tied tight enough. 48.5 seconds. Game is heating up. Egbeto's got a lot of pressure. Oh boy. Man, this crowd is raucous tonight. Got it. 4-point lead. West Scranton, plenty of time. No need to take a shot within the first 10 seconds. Just do something smart. Rodriguez gonna drive. That's a decent look. Comes up short, gets the rebound though. He goes back in, he kicks it over to the corner pocket. No. Rebound Rodriguez. 27 seconds. Here's Schimmelfinnig. Kicks it out. They go back over. Oh boy. That stings if you're West Scranton. You had 3 for a quarter or so there.
That's real tough break for the Invaders.
Garrett checks into the ball game. Now we bring in number 5, Tyshawn Garrison. Januzzi with the basketball, 19 seconds. Get it up court to Cottle. Kick it over.
West Scranton, yeah, they'll need to foul quick.
10.6. So as much as this is a tough pill to swallow for West Scranton, I think this is a learning experience for them, saying, listen, we can play. We can play with anybody.
I think you're right. West Scranton, they've done a good job tonight. Held the lead for a good portion of this game, but the Wolfpack, we saw their offense come alive tonight.
At the same time, I think you got to feel good if you're the Wolfpack getting that W.
Yeah, definitely. Got a little momentum. First one going into the rest of the season.
8 seconds. Brown knocks it away. Ogden from the parking lot. Score!
Wow. Wow, that was a deep 3.
1 second. It is 47-46. Can you do it? Can you steal the ball and make a shot to win it here? Need a miracle. But a heck of a bucket. That's got to be the play of the game right there. Even though they're going to lose most likely, that's a heck of a rip. All right. 1 second. All you got to do is inbound the basketball. And they couldn't. They called timeout. They have 1 left, I guess. All right, here we go. Just got to get the ball in, throw it up. They do. Don't touch it, and it's over. And the Wolfpack victorious. 47-46, Mean Machine. Great game for Max Greger on our student broadcast. Have a good night.